What's going on, TTC, Falcons fans, BBN? You already know who I am, so I don't even have to say it. But want to do a little breakdown of this Panthers Falcons game, and y'all already know when I'm sounding like this, it's time to get serious and drop some knowledge. So, without any further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get right to it. First thing, we know what type of offense we're facing Sunday. Okay, it's the triple option. For those of you that are not familiar, it is an option it is an offense, I should say, that is ran in college mostly, and it is very effective as well. And Cam Newton has brought this offense to the Panthers, and they have been successful at times with this. So, yeah, our defensive line is got a heavy task in front of them this Sunday. We're going to have to stop the run for sure. That's one half of it. And then the other half is we're going to have to stop Cam Newton, which is not as difficult as it seems, but at the same time is difficult because he is a big, fast quarterback who can run. So, when you're dealing with an athlete with that size and that speed, it's going to be, it's going to be tough. But I believe in my defense, and I believe we could stop him, and I believe we could stop that offense that they run. And some of the ways that we're going to be able to do that is we're going to have to use our smarts or our intelligence to know where the ball is going. Because, it's a very tricky offense because it allows the quarterback, or Cam Newton in this case, to fake the ball and either hand it off to one of his backs, throw it, or either take matters into his own hands and run the ball himself. So, basically, we're just going to have to be really alert and just know where the ball is going. Because when you're running the triple option, you really don't know where the ball is going. So, that's basically it. And as far as the passing game is concerned, it's just going to have to come down to physicality. We're going to have to, get really rough with Steve Smith and Greg Olsen. Brandon LaFell, I'm not really worried about. Although Brandon LaFell is a hell of a receiver. He's got good footwork, runs good routes, and he can get open. We still have to keep our eye on him. But I think, as far as like the playmakers are concerned, that's where Olsen and Smith come in my opinion. So, our safeties and, just our whole secondary in general, is just going to have to really pop those guys good, and shorten their chances of scoring or even, making big catches or whatnot. So, that's pretty much it. But yeah, I think our defensive line is really going to have to set the tone, by stopping the run and stopping Cam from running the ball. And, most importantly, we got to get pressure on him and put him on the ground, which we have done in the past. But, every year people get better, people learn new stuff, so it's not going to be as easy as it was before, but we know that. So, yeah. And another thing I want to point out is, as far as the psychological side is concerned, we really need to be focused throughout this whole game. We cannot look ahead. I know that a lot of people, in reality, this is just from a realistic standpoint, I know a lot of people may think that the Falcons are a stronger team than the Panthers, which I believe they are. But at the same time, the Panthers do have the offense that can surprise us. You know. Now, I don't believe that's going to happen because I believe Atlanta's defense is that strong, and I'm just confident in my defense. But what I'm saying is, we cannot, play soft on these guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to go balls to the wall, full force. We gotta get rough, and we gotta do damage. So yeah, that's just how it is, man. So basically, on the defensive side, just stop the run, get a hold of Cam, rough up the tight end and receivers, and we should, be getting turnovers and interceptions and forced fumbles. So that's pretty much it. Offensively, I think we can pretty much do what we want, but I would strongly suggest that we get the running game going at some point. I know it all depends on how Carolina defends us. I understand that. But if it does call for us to run the ball, we need to make sure that we do that. Because they do have a capable secondary. Not a strong secondary, not a great secondary, but a capable secondary. And what I mean by capable is that if they are in the right spot at the right time, they can make a play. So I'm just saying. But like I said, I think the offense will be fine. I think we can be balanced in this game. But like I said, we definitely need to maintain our running game, because we see how effective it could be, as demonstrated in San Diego last week. So yeah, definitely got to see that. But like I said, it's all on how Carolina defends us, and of course that's what Coach Smith is gonna plan for, and that's how the players are gonna play. So, but yeah, just keep the run game in mind. That's pretty much all I would suggest. But like I said, we could pretty much be balanced in this game, because really, tell you the truth, I don't think their secondary can really hang with our offense. Our offense is pretty explosive themselves. So yeah, I don't think they can really keep up with us offensively. But like I said, they are very capable. So we can't get overconfident or carried away and just throw the ball at will. So yeah, but for the most part, I think the Falcons will win this game. I think we find a way, eventually to stop that option. Like I said, it's gonna be easy. Well, how can I put this? It's gonna be harder than we think. But then again, if we have that awareness and we play physically, then it's not going to be as hard as we think. So that's basically what we have to do. We just have to be aware, and we just have to remain disciplined and focused the whole time. And like I said, just track where the ball is going, and just make the tackle. It's not. It's pretty much uh, that simple, you know. So yeah, but overall, I think Atlanta will win this game. You know, I believe we have the mindset that, you know, we can't afford to look over anybody, no matter how good we're doing, whether we're 3-0, 3-1, 5-1, 3-2, whatever. You know, I think we understand in the past that we can't overlook anybody. So we are definitely taking the Panthers serious, even though from a fan standpoint we probably shouldn't be, but realistically, you know, we should, and I think we will, and I think that's what's gonna lead to us winning this game. So so yeah, like I said, I'm expecting it to be really intense, and you know, I think it's gonna be some breathtaking moments in the game, because like I said, Carolina's offense is explosive. They're not as explosive as the Falcons' offense, but they are explosive. So there are going to be some breathtaking moments, and there are going to be some moments that's going to make you think, "Oh shit! Like, why do we allow that to happen?" But I'm not really worried about it too much. I think we can beat Carolina. We beat them before. You know, yeah, they've learned some new things. They've added some things on, but it's nothing we haven't seen already. They're just going to try to make it seem that way. But yeah, man, Falcons got this. So Carolina Kittens, be prepared to be disappointed, and eat your cat food like some men when it's all said and done. So that's pretty much all I got to say, man. Shout out to the DBN family, always. Sports Live, Simp the Great, Mr. Avon, you know, Air Falcon, always in the building. Falcons Zone 6, Caddy Boy, Enron Warrior, Squirrel. Big up to my boy Squirrel, man. Appreciate the love on the video. Who else am I forgetting? Am I forgetting anybody? Oh yeah, fantasy football. You know, Falcon King 98, Falcon Zone 6. Y'all my dudes, man, for real, for real. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a good day in the dome. I believe it. We're gonna stop that option. We're gonna get some turnovers. We're gonna score some points, and we're gonna be out this thing 4-0. You did. So I'll see y'all on the losing side, Carolina Kitten fans. And Sexy Mario, speak up, say something. I ain't heard from you in a while, man. Still over there writing that song? Alright. Well, anyway, I'm out like cable power, man. Deuces.